Hello there, buddy. How's it going? Hello everybody. I didn't think the stream would start right away. I am just trying to get the chat up properly, so just give me a moment, please. Usually when I live stream, it comes up first, like it comes up, like a little button in YouTube Studio to start streaming, and it never gave me that option. It just went straight into live stream. So basically, yeah, I didn't I didn't realise I was live until I started seeing the chat flowing. I'm assuming you can hear my mic audio okay. I hope everyone's well. Bearing in mind it's not my usual night for streaming or anything like that, but I hope you're all doing well. Let us get into the game right here. So, like I say, I'm hoping to make this a series. I'm just going to address the chat real quick. K-Fire, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Miguel Gaming says, hey, mate, sorry I haven't visited you for a long time. That's all good, mate. Hey, it's all good. No worries. He says, I'm the first, just didn't chat. Erase Gaming says, oh, hello. Oh, hello, Erase Gaming. I hope you're well. Yes, I will help you out with that mod that you wanted sorting after the stream, mate, if you like, if there's enough time. Dio Terrano, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I don't really know how to begin the park. I was basically just going to let you guys give suggestions, but I will give an overarching view of basically what I want in the park. I want to basically have like a tour station here. I am using the Wii mod mod menu, so I don't need to place entrances or anything like that, or power stations, so I can literally use the entire island without connecting up entrances or anything like that. So I kind of want to put a tour station here, a Jeep tour, and have it so that once the park's finished, the tour can go around the entire thing in one go. And I'm only using mod dinosaurs in this as well, like new species dinosaurs. So let's see how it goes. I was hoping to include like a hybrid area somewhere where there's some of the crazy hybrids, maybe the Carcara Monstrum and all that lot. We'll just see how it goes as it develops. I will address the chat again. Says Dear Toronto says, same bro, I haven't visited, sorry. No, that's all good, mate. That's all good. It's all good. Erase Gaming, yeah, sure, take your time. K-Fire says, what's the type of park you'll build? It's kind of going to be freeform. We'll just kind of see how it goes as I go along. And obviously, any suggestions you've got, throw them my way, and I'm happy to try things out and see if it works. This will be a series. This is probably going to take quite some time to get through. Yeah. Miguel Gaming says, type not type. Yeah. So it's okay, mate. Dio Terrano says, by the way, the mod you're using is known for glitching. Save your game and reload it to check. This is actually my my sandbox save called Flat Isla Pina. I've saved this and reloaded it so many times without issues. And if you're talking about the Expanded Islands mod, since it got the update in around February, I've not had any issues. I've not had any issues with like corrupt saves or corrupt parks or anything like that. So it should be just fine. And also I've got numerous parks which use Expanded Islands, including the one that I use for my my Jurassic World Evolution new species shorts and everything. Always loads without an issue, so it's not going to be a problem. I have also used this park template before to create another full park, but that was way before any new species came out or anything like that. So yeah, Dio Terrano says, I remember I spent 3 hours using the mod, and when I loaded the save, the terrain was messed up. Yeah, that was way back though. That was way back. Yeah. I'll just demonstrate anyway. That's the thingy there. That's the one I use for my mod hatcheries. There's a few in here that people have uploaded to the Nexus. I like to check them things out as well. And if you look on the Nexus and search Wonders GTA as the username, this park template is on Nexus. So if anybody wants to use this, Isla Pina is quite unique in the fact that it only connects to land on one side. So essentially, you can get the maximum kind of build area without all of the ugly, you know, when you're using a park where it's connected by land on all sides, you get them ugly, sheer grass walls, you know what I mean? And it just looks really ugly. But like this, it's quite similar to the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis maps, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's my thinking. I do like this. This was also the template for the Ranger Challenge, if you've ever seen that. I created this crazy stunt course that went all around this, and it literally takes about 20 minutes to get round. Really difficult as well. Erase Gaming says, I've got a suggestion. Can you build the 2015 Raptor paddock? I mean, I can have a good go, but the problem is there's none of the... I'm trying to remember how it is. It's like an octagon shape, and then it's got the catwalks that go across the top. So in a way, you know, I'd be willing to give it a go. Probably not for this park though. I'd probably prefer just to do that, just as like a separate thing. You know what I mean? Dio Tyranno's just like, oh, okay, great, yeah, about the expanded islands mod, okay. K-Fire says, which type of dinosaur will you use? Well, at the minute, I have done a fresh install of the game, installed only ACSE, expanded islands, terrain tools, environment rework, the 4 non-replace like asset packs and everything like that. So yeah, as of now, there is no new species on this save. So basically, I'm going to build the park first, then kind of cherry pick the new species that I want after that. Some new species do conflict with each other, so it kind of pays for me to not have too many installed, because then it can cause problems when new ones release, and I want to get a quick shorts video out, basically. So yeah, there is method in the madness. Like I say, I'm using the Wii mod menu. That's why things are building instantly and all that lot. So if you have a look in the hatchery, there is just the base 67, but it's going to be quite a while before I'm hatching anything. I'm just going to keep that there for now, you know, but nothing needs to connect with paths. I don't need any like entrances or anything. Sorry, just had to mute the mic there while I had a good sneeze. Yeah, I've not been too present on YouTube recently. I did have a tooth pulled out yesterday. It was quite painful, and it's still not great, but getting there. So if there's any other suggestions for what you'd like to see, please, yeah, just let me know. Oh yeah, I'm using mixed eras as well, ultimate mixed eras. I think better fences maybe. Expanded paths, pylons, fences. Yeah, there's a whole host of stuff, you know, like the good fences. Yeah, I can't tell if these are the improved ones. I don't think they are, but I can put the improved ones down the line. It's no issue. They do replace very well, basically. So operations, I've got all the stuff in there. At the minute, if you want to make suggestions for paddocks, different combinations of dinosaurs that go together, I do have a notepad at hand to write things down for ideas for paddocks and things like that. And ultimately, my plan is to, once the park's complete, actually do like a full park tour, like featured video, which will probably be 40 minutes to an hour because it will take the tour vehicle literally that long to get around. So first things first then, I'd like to kind of just put, if I get the light steel fence, and I'm just going to kind of put a line basically down each side. With a park this big, you kind of want to get an idea of where the midpoint is. So if I just put a whole ton of like fences down like that, and then we'll just kind of see where the middle point is. I'm just trying to get an idea. Does that look about middle? Who knows? Okay, let's see. Yeah, just so that can be considered the middle, if you know what I mean. And then I kind of can build in almost like segments in a way. I mean, if you think without the expanded islands, each one of these segments is already about twice as big as any build area in the normal game. Yeah. K-Fire says, it's a hard day. I'm trying to make the Xenoraptor and Xenodominus into a new species. And how's your day going, mate? Well, I'll tell you what, mate. I look forward to seeing them because I have seen that Xenodominus. And I was actually going to do a short video of, I don't know, or like a quick showcase of like maybe 5 dinosaurs or species in the game that already exist but are not new species yet. Obviously, one of them is Kong, but that will probably be coming in one of the Kong Skull Island packs coming up. There is also the Gigantopithecus, the giant orangutan looking thing. I mean, I'd love that. Like, who wouldn't love that in the pack? There's also a number of packs which are not new species packs, which could, you know, potentially be new ones. And the Xenodominus as well looks very, very good. The Xenoraptor, I don't think I've actually seen that one, but I do keep very up to date on the Nexus page about, you know, what dinosaurs are coming up. So I really look forward to seeing what happens with that, mate. So if that comes to be, then yeah, that's all good. Just a quick heads up as well. On the community tab, if anyone's seen it, I did put a vote for the what day to do the premiere of the 96 dinosaur showcase episode 8, because I was doing them like once a week and I got behind on them, so I have caught up and it is now processed. I did a vote whether it would be Friday or Sunday, and essentially it was like 88% who said Friday night, so it is now scheduled in, the thingy. So if you're not busy Friday night, it will be 11 PM UK time, 6 PM Eastern Standard Time. For any other time zones, you might just have to wait that out. And it's nearly 2.5 hours long. So yeah, I'd love it if, you know, a few or most of the people who created the mods had come in, could all chill out, watch them being released, discuss them, which ones are good, what skins are good, all that lot. It'd be really, really nice. There we go. Erase Gaming says, man, you're prepared. I've got like 2 suggestions. You could build a herbivore park, only medium and small herbivore dinosaurs, or you could build the main street from Jurassic World 2015. 2 very good suggestions there. Hello, Micah T. I hope you're well, buddy. Thank you for joining us. First of all, herbivore park, I think it'd be, for a full park tour, you've got to understand that this park is absolutely huge. I don't think there'd be enough medium and small herbivores to build enough enclosures in here. So you know, that's a great idea, but I have got it in my head that I do want a nice mean hybrid section somewhere. Possibly utilising a volcano or something like that, and then maybe in like inside the rim of the volcano there'll be like some crazy hybrids in there or something like that, with the tour vehicle going up round the volcano, round it and then back out, something like that. I've got some good ideas, and I have done something similar to that in the past. And also the main street from Jurassic World 2015, there's already numerous videos that have done that, and also there is numerous saves you can get on the Nexus, which pretty much I don't think I'm going to be able to beat. Yeah, okay. Green Warrior, hello there, buddy. I hope you're well. It says Ichthyovenator and Oxalia is all I ask. Okay, so let me write them down then. Ichthyovenator and Oxalia. Okay. I am only going to be using mod species in this. Yeah. Erase Gaming says, oh wait, I mean like a big cage of medium and small herbivores. Okay, I have got my little notepad here, so I am taking notes because this is going to be quite a long build, and I only intend to work on this during live streams as well. I might do some little changes while not on live stream, but the main bulk of the the main bulk of the build is going to be done during live streams. I can't say how often I'd be able to stream this, but you know, we'll get there bit by bit. So big cage of medium and small herbivores. Big cage, mediums and small herbies. I'm just writing this down. Jerry the Barry, hello there, mate. Thank you for joining us there. He says maybe a Walking with Dinosaurs Big Owl enclosure, inspired by the Diplodocus chase scene. You know, I have watched Walking with Dinosaurs numerous times before. I am happy to possibly do that. I'm just thinking. I would have to use... I think there is a Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus mod as well, isn't there? A skin mod for it. Jerry the Barry, I am going to respond to these comments, but he has got some... it's just a follow-up comment there. It says, containing Allosaurus and Diplos hopefully won't eat each other like in the show. No, I think Diplodocus and some of the big sauropods, I think only an Indominus can hunt them. Plus, on the sandbox mode, you can turn off dinosaur conflicts completely. So there's no need to worry about that too much. They won't attack each other or anything like that, or try and break out or anything like that. So, yeah, I am just getting round to these. K-Fire says, mate, build the Pachycephalosaurus battle arena. I will put that down. I'm just writing down, because as we go, I'll kind of build one bit at a time until it's complete, you know what I mean? Micah T says, how long are you streaming for? Really not sure. I really don't know. For quite a while yet, because I want to at least get a good part of it done tonight. And then obviously when it's done, then there will be the full park tour. And then obviously you can all see that it's literally going to be new species only, or even replacements as well. So yeah, we'll just, you know, maybe replacements, but I'm trying to not do replacements. I am a new species fan. So Big Al and Diplo, WWD. There we go. I'm writing these ideas down. Green Warrior says, I'll attend them all. Kind of have COVID and I'm quarantined, so I have the time. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I hope the symptoms aren't too bad. I know it can vary from person to person, but you know, I hope you're well, and I hope you recover. I know a few people who've had COVID, and some said it's not too bad, and other people have been in living hell for several weeks. So yeah, you know, I just wish you all the best, mate. And I'd say get well soon, but I don't like that saying. I prefer get well ASAP. Because if you say get well soon, it implies that I don't intend for you to get well right away. So if I say get well ASAP, then that's as soon as possible, you know. Anyone who says get well soon, it's kind of, yeah, like, what, you don't want me to get well right away, just soon? You know, that's how I always see it. So I always say get well ASAP. Yeah, don't have any symptoms. Oh, good, yeah. I dread it. I dread getting that, mate. I don't like being ill. I'm a bit of a shut-in at the minute as well, so that's all good. So if anybody else has any other ideas, I know the camera is just completely stationary, the camera at the minute, while I'm taking some ideas down. If anybody else has any other enclosure ideas, or ideas for mods or anything like that, new species as well, I'm happy to write these things down, and as we go along, I'll kind of try and put things together as we go, and then it'll be like a community-driven park, which at the end will be the grand tour of it at the end. The Toho Society, hello there, mate. How's it going? Thank you for joining us tonight. So the first thing I need to do then, really, is build the tour station, because that is going to be... I'm I'll be honest, it's been that long since I've actually built a park. I don't really know what I'm doing. Right? Yeah, I will pick it up as we go. Okay, the park tour. There we go, the park tour. That's what we want. Get this jammed in this corner. There we go. Something like that. Tracking complete. Really not bothered. K-Fire says, hey mate, is there a place for the Mosasaur feeding show? Wowzer, that would be that would be big. Now the problem is with the Isla Pina map when you're using expanded islands is essentially that let me just think of the best way to put this. When you remove parts of the island where the original map or island was, you get this weird like white like salty sea wash texture on the water, which looks really ugly. So it's not going to be the best map for it. One of the best maps for that would be like one of the Clear Sanctuary maps, that one with the big crescent beach. That's probably going to be the best place for a Mosasaur feeding show. But if I was to remove bits of map and then got to the bit where the island used to be, you end up with this weird white horrible like seawater texture, kind of like that colour, but all over the water, and it just, for one, it doesn't make sense, and for two, it doesn't look nice. So although that is a great idea, it's not going to be the best one for this park, I don't think. Green Warrior says, the Real Toho Society, big fan. There's big fans in the chat. Yes, welcome to the stream. So first of all then, let me just think then, Venator, Oxalia. So the park tour comes out this way. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So we need to build an enclosure right away. This is going to be pretty. That's the best word for it. I think hodgepodge. It's probably going to be the best word for it. Just give me 1 second because I do want to just kind of turn the in-game audio down a touch in the mixer because it looks like it is a bit high. There we go, and sort that out. What about the T-Rex Kingdom for the 2015 film? Oh, that's not a bad idea. I would have to do a bit of research about what that looks like though, but I will write that down. T-Rex Kingdom from Jurassic World. Yes, there we go. I've got a notepad here. I'm taking all the ideas down, and I only intend to work on this park on live streams. I will make maybe some minor changes outside of live streams, but I'm not going to be doing anything major like major enclosures or anything like that. Just basically tidying a few things up possibly outside of live stream. Green Warrior says, K-Fire literally asking for a Jurassic World remake. Yeah, it's all good though. Hey, I'm asking for suggestions and he's giving them, so I'm not going to moan. Green Warrior says, I mean, the Rex Kingdom would be pretty dope. Well, I will have a look at that. I can't exactly remember how it looks, but I will try that. Okay. So this first enclosure does, I just want a little enclosure full of something, you know, something, I don't know, something a bit fun. You know, maybe some small herbivores, something like that. I've got my notepad and I'll kind of, from where the tour vehicle goes through, I'm going to call them like enclosure 1, enclosure 2, enclosure 3, whatever. And the first thing I want to do is kind of put the enclosures together and then add in, do you know, like the scenery items and all that lot. And all the little things, add them in later. You know, all like the little bits and all that lot. Green Warrior says, we need a mod that adds a JPOG viewing dome for real. Yeah, they was insanely good, weren't they? And you could actually throw food out of them as well to attract the dinosaurs to them. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't include that. I really don't. Just kind of, Erase Gaming says, did you disable dinosaur escape? I think I did, yeah. Yeah, no escapes, yeah. It's all basically going to be extremely safe on this, yeah? So it's all, literally anything that can go wrong is disabled. It is literally for just for like an awesome park tour, basically. Micah T says, you're going to try and make your own modded dinosaur in the future. I have actually tried. I did ask permission. I can't remember who the original author was. You know, for the film accurate mosasaur. You know, I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. And I did ask permission on Nexus. I was trying to get in touch with the guy who originally did the mod. Never got a response back. But I thought if I just make it, then at least I can use it. I wouldn't share it. And if I did a video saying I've made it, but I haven't got permission to release it, it might... I don't know, might encourage whoever made the original thing to come forward and say, yeah, you can release it. If he said no, I'll just have to use it for myself. But I did fail miserably. I am happy to try again, but it uses the Diplodocus rig, which apparently is quite hard to add in as a new species. So I might have to try something a bit simpler in future, because I'm new to modding completely, in all honesty. Ziffy, hello there. I did spot you come in. I was just on a bit of a ramble there. It says, hey, Wonders, you know me. Yes, indeed. How's it going, mate? You all right? I hope you saw my comment on Discord. I did test out that mod for you, mate, and it now works absolutely perfect. Just so you know. Yeah, it does work perfect. I tried it earlier. All worked fine. But I am on a clean install now, so there's no new species for me to show that off. But as soon as you let me know that that's uploaded, I will do, you know, the short video of it. And then, obviously, in the next, it'll be episode 9, you know, I'll do the full skins showcase of it, along with all the others that have released as well. So, there we go. Enclosure 1. I do want to kind of have a volcano somewhere in this. If you kind of imagine, in this... far corner, maybe like a big volcano, really tall, and then inside like the volcano is like maybe 4 relatively small enclosures, with each one with like a ridiculous hybrid in it. Maybe one of them being the Carcara monstrum, that big shark thingy. And I'm just thinking of other potential hybrids. If you want to name me 4 of the new species hybrids, then they can go into like this volcano thing. But if you think about it, the lighting on this game's really weird. So the way it is, if that shadow's like that, going that way, then I kind of want the volcano in this corner, so it's not overshadowing anything else in the park, if you know what I mean. Ziffy says, yeah, I'm good. Glad the mega worked. I'm going to try that with the... Bars Baldia. Awesome, mate, because I've not managed to use that one yet either. Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue was. You can message me on Discord if you don't want to chat about it on stream. It's all good. Could upload it later today. Yeah, I've done all the recordings of the skins. I've obviously not done the video because, yeah, it's kind of create a code in it in a way to, you know, wait until the mods go public first before doing videos about them. I am honourable like that. Unless I'm told I can make videos regardless, I won't do it. Green Warrior says, if I had my PayPal, figured I'd give you $5 super chat. Give me a sec. Thank you very much, mate. There's never any pressure in my streams or anything like that to donate, but if you want to donate, mate, then feel free. Thank you very much. K-Fire says, about the accurate mosasaur, he responded... by I can't make it as a new species, but if you want, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, at very least, if I made it for myself, you know, I wouldn't distribute it, in all honesty. Yeah, because, you know, it gets shared and it'd be obvious, because now I've talked about it, it'd be very obvious where it came from. Someone upload it to the Nexus and it's a whole world of trouble for me, innit? So if it's not happy that no one wants it as a new species, you know, in all honesty, the new species mosasaur that's out is good, but it's not the film accurate one, the big one, you know. There we go, just having a look. Green Warrior says, if I knew how to mod, I would make all these Spinosaurids. Yes, there's already quite a lot that have released as new species. And obviously you did recommend the Oxalia as well. Yes, so we'll get on to that. Okay. Ziffy says, just popped in for a bit. I've got to go. Have fun. Yes, thank you very much, mate. Awesome to see you. great work on fixing that mod. Obviously, don't want to name anything or anything like that, but it is now working. Just PM me or message me on Discord, please, mate, when it's gone public, and I'll create the short video and upload it and all that lot. So thank you very much for popping in, mate, and I'll catch you very soon. Yeah. Race Gaming says, is there like a new way to? Is there a way to make the herbivores not go insane when there's a carnivore nearby? Not that I know of, no. Yeah, not that I know of. Okay, so let's get some landscaping on the go. Let's get this volcano in. Once that volcano's in, I'll be happy then. You know what I mean? K-Fire says it's really hard to make a model for a dinosaur. Yes, mate. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin. In all honesty, I've only got a tiny bit of experience with Blender. You know, and when I say a tiny bit of experience, I mean literally a tiny bit of experience, that's it. Asgard Studios, hello there, mate. How's it going? Long time no see. Says, good evening, Steve and friends. Thanks for dropping in, mate. I hope you're doing well. Asgard Studios, an old friend of mine from the drone community. Yeah, awesome stuff, mate. As you can see, just kind of modding Jurassic World Evolution at the minute. Kind of a niche game, but at the same time has quite a big following, if that makes any sense. I don't think it really does, but yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the best kind of radius for the inside of the volcano, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's have a look there. Micah T says, I like how Jurassic World Evolution doesn't have just dinosaurs. It has things like the Columbian mammoth and others. Funnily enough, Micah T, Jurassic World Evolution, the base game, doesn't have the Columbian mammoth. Just real quick, I will show the original game. This is what's magical at the minute about the mod scene in Jurassic World Evolution. The base game has 67 dinosaurs, plus one pterosaur, yeah? And essentially now modders have created nearly 150 new species that have been added to the game. Some do conflict with each other. Most don't, know. I think the most I've ever had in the hatchery was about 170, I think, before I did a fresh install. Yeah, it was kind of necessary at that point, because when it came to doing the new species showcases, I couldn't actually find the dinosaur I was looking for because there was that many in the hatchery. So that's what's really, really good at the minute. As you can see, I've not installed any new species. I'm going to do that as I go along, you know, kind of install them, come back to it, install them, whatever. That's all good. Jerry the Barry says, sorry for tongue twister. Just had a tooth out, please excuse me. Sorry for suggesting two ideas, but maybe a Dilophosaurid enclosure with the original Dilos and the new Dilo-like creature, Draco. Yeah, I think that was the Draco Venator, I believe. Draco something. And with the new Deco skulls, make a Dino graveyard. That's good, because the Dilophosaurus, like, looks a bit like a scavenger, doesn't it? So it makes kind of sense, doesn't it, to kind of have that there. Centroid says, wait, what? How are you, Wonders GTA Gaming? Oh, Centroid, my friend. Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, it's all good. Just having a look. Yeah, the Dilophosaurid enclosure. Okay. I know we've not made any real progress on this park so far, but this is kind of... you know, the stream is titled something along the lines of getting started or something like that, which is essentially what it is. This is going to be numerous streams before this part's complete. I will be honest. I will say it right now. Green Warrior says, couldn't figure out my PayPal. I will next stream or in a bit. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good. It is all good, mate. You know, much appreciated anyway, but it's all good. Dilophosaurid enclosure. I'm just writing these ideas. Just 1 second. With... I'll just put with bones. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Centroid says, all good here, thanks. Oh, very, very good. Centroid is a very, very good friend of mine. Also from the drone community as well. All good. And I think next Wednesday we're going to be doing a one-off stream on my drone channel as well. It's been a long time since I've done anything on that channel, but I will be doing a one-off stream on that channel just to try and convince some of my older fans from the drone channel to come over, check the gaming channel, and possibly vice versa as well. You know, it seems like a good idea. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. We have a good laugh anyway, and Centroid will be the special guest on that show. Real cool dude. Jerry the Barry says, Dilos feel like the vultures of the dino world. Yes, they definitely do, don't they? K-Fire says, imagine you can control the dinosaur in Jurassic World Evolution like the Isle or Path of the Titans. Now, that would be an absolutely groundbreaking mod. That is something that I would absolutely love. Erase Gaming says, wait, is this just a dinosaur park or a dinosaur and mammal park? I'm going to call it the New Species Park. As long as it's a new species, I'm happy to feature it. I think that there might be a bit too small. I will have to, a bit too high up, should I say. So put that down. Just a little tip for you all. Basically, if you try and put water on a surface and it doesn't appear, it means you're probably not going to be able to build that high. So I'm just reducing the slope a little bit. And then as soon as the water appears, then that's when basically you can build on it. Because if you put the land too high, it doesn't let you build on it. Like that, that means I can build on that. So, kind of just to be safe, I'll down that a little bit. I mean, that's already looking fairly good. I just need to kind of flesh the edges of that out a little bit. You see what I mean about that shadow? If I put that in that far corner over there, it'd be overshadowing one of the enclosures. I don't really want that. K-Fire says, can you add the feathered dinosaur mod? There we go. Let me just write this in the corner there. And I'm going to try and feature as many of these suggestions as possible, you see. Now, I know there's a lot of channels out there that do speed builds and things like that. I'm not good enough at park building to do speed building. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can really say about that for now. I don't know how to speed build. So another tip as well, if you've got high terrain, you don't have to use terrain tools. Just use your water tool. I know most people know that. I'm just trying to get this into a nice round shape, and then I'll use terrain tools just to like smooth it off. There we go, something like that. And then I'm going to build the edges of it up. You'll see what I mean. There is method in the madness. Okay. Erase Gaming says, oh yeah, I forgot to ask, does the Mega Raptor mod work? For me, originally it didn't work. But since being in touch with Ziffy Gaming, the mod author, I've done a few tests and everything. It is now working, and apparently he is going to upload that later on today. So, yeah. Hopefully later on today. I've got a working version of it, but I haven't done a video of it because, you know, for the short showcases, I like to make sure that it's a publicly released mod. You know what I mean? So, Green Warrior says, oh, I also want that new Iguana Colossus or whatever. Is my new favourite Iguana Dontid. Gotta have some herbivores. Yeah, I was quite surprised because I've never heard of that. I always believed that the Iguanodons were exclusive to Europe. Today I found out they're not. So, yeah, that's always something good. I'm always happy to learn, you know. It's all good. Right, so what I need to do then is, if I get the water tool, and oh, look at that would have been way better than my method of figuring that out. But it's okay. Add that water there, and that can be like my base of where the rim of this volcano is going to be, and then kind of pad it out, if you know what I mean. This volcano is kind of sticking in my head as being like one of the main features, and that'll be possibly one of the final stops as well. But I want this out the way. The rest of it can fall into place after this, but having this at the end, say if it's gone round all the other enclosures of all the crazy new species, all the other enclosures, blah blah blah, there's going to be a lot to get through. There's lots of features that will be in this I'm happy to carve through the landscape a bit and create some like semi-aquatic locations, you know, with them like arthropods and that Diplocaulus and all that lot. Some really good like semi-aquatic like species. I'm not going to say dinosaurs because they're not, but you know, species and semi-aquatic style. There's going to be all sorts of stuff in this. Just think there's 150 new species to come to get through, to choose from. That's double what the base game has in terms of species. So there's more choice now in new species that modders have created than there is in the base game. Don't get me wrong, the base game choices are pretty good, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna be kissing ass too much, but you know what I mean. I do like to get these new species and all that lot. So right, I'm just trying to work this so I don't lose too much of that water, basically, because that's going to be my hybrid. Oh god, that's going to be my hybrid area. There we go. So just kind of build up the lip of this a little bit. Green Warrior says, just wait for an all species pack. Say goodbye to any frames on that world. I've actually got a pretty good PC rig. I know sometimes it can be related to the game engine and things like that, but I did actually do a new species only and original dinosaur battle royale video. So essentially, this battle royale, I did this live as well, and I did a pre-recorded version of it. The pre-recorded version, I think, was just original dinosaurs, and then I think the live stream was... No, I'm just trying to remember. No, the pre-recorded one was Indoraptors only. That's right, with the Indoraptor skin mod. But I did a battle royale live with over 600 dinosaurs in it, and there was no lag or anything, and that was every new species at the time, which was about 70 or 80 new species, and there was like 600 or 700 dinosaurs in the park at once. I think it was more like 700, I think. So I should, and that was while live streaming. So I should be fairly okay in terms of frames and everything. Should be okay. Erase Gaming says, question, when did you start being a dinosaur fan? When I was a little kid. Yeah, like when I was a kid, I got bought some dinosaur books. Obviously, the original Jurassic Park film. Well, yeah, it still holds up as one of the most visually impressive films of all time, even to this day. Like, my missus is a big fan of the original Jurassic Parks and Jurassic World as well. We both are big Jurassic fans. And essentially, yeah, like as a kid watching that film, wow, like my imagination, you know what I mean, was just blown away by dinosaurs. And I think during that era of the sort of mid-90s around Jurassic Park and all that lot, it was dinosaur fever, wasn't it? Everyone was mad on dinosaurs. Everyone I knew was mad on dinosaurs anyway, so yes. K-Fire says, why don't you build a Pteranodon exhibit above the volcano? I'm just trying to think, because yeah, in all honesty, I would prefer to keep this just like a hybrid zone. I know there's a mod for the cageless aviary. I am happy to add that. But if I was going to do that, I'd rather just do it like on top of a mound or something like that. Because essentially the tour vehicle will take maybe a minute getting up and round the volcano. I know this looks crap at the minute, but it will develop, you know. Alex Ibanez, hello there. Hola, I hope you're well. Yeah, once again, I don't speak Spanish. I do respond to your comments in Spanish, but I use Google Translate. But thank you for joining, and I hope you're doing well, okay? There we go. So that's the base shape that I wanted. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's just like, that's the base shape I wanted. Okay. So let's build this up. to about halfway, then get the water tool, and then I kind of just want to, it might be an idea to drop a save down here actually in case I mess this up. Okay, water tool, get that back, and just go round the edge there. There we go. Jessica, hello there. I'll do my best to pronounce your full name. Jessica Kawabati, possibly. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you're well. Says, hey, I like the way how you showcase every new single new species first. Thank you very much. Basically, I think to myself, you know, the shorts, right? A lot of people do kind of slam me for doing them shorts. I'm not kidding. Them shorts, for some reason or another, within the YouTube algorithm, get insane amounts of views. Literally insane. And because dinosaurs are generally tall, as a general rule, they fit really well into the 9:16 aspect ratio. So it makes kind of good sense for me to do them as shorts that are suitable for mobile and for you know, normal desktop browsing, which I don't know, it's all good, but my views have gone from 20 to 30,000 a month to over 200,000 a month, and 80% of that is the new species shorts. So, you know, just by doing them, hopefully I'm bringing good attention to the modding community, the great mods that people are creating. You know, it's literally the least I can do, you know, because I love this game, I love playing this game, and if I can bring more mods to people, you know, and show people, especially people who don't keep up to date on the Nexus and everything like that, then essentially it'll kind of just keep everyone up to date. And if you, instead of having to download it yourself and, oh, I don't really like that, you know, delete it, whatever, or people who are not too sure about the modding, like every video I do, like I link all of the necessary mod guide videos and everything that I've done. I try and keep them nice and simple. That's all good. So Jessica says, I agree with you. Mercenary 110 says, I modded my game thanks to you. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much, mate. Did you use the Cobra Tools video, or was it the non Cobra Tools video? Just out of curiosity, because I think the one that involves Cobra Tools kind of has like 20,000 views or something. I did one that doesn't involve any Cobra Tools whatsoever. Oh, I've used flatten there. What am I doing? There we go. I need to smooth. There we go. Smooth it off. There we go. What am I doing? Okay. It's alright. It's just to get the general shape for now of a volcano. Okay. Alex Ibanez gives me the thumbs up there. Awesome. K-Fire says, imagine if there's a Quetzal in Jurassic World Evolution. Yeah, I think the name of that one, that pterosaur, is like Quetzalcoatlus or something like that. It's in Jurassic World, the game, for Android. I do love that game, by the way. I haven't played it in a while. Jurassic World Evolution's kind of took over. Kind of had everything, you know what I mean? Kind of had everything in the game, yeah. For Jurassic, like the free mobile game, if you know what I mean. I think I'm going to have to change the intensity on this just to a bit more snappy. There we go. Oh, that's much better. There we go. Just going to catch up on the chat really quick there. Jessica says, today I created the accurate version of T-Rex Sue. Oh, nice. I'll tell you what is really good. There is actually the full documentary film about Sue, the T-Rex. An extremely interesting documentary if you're interested in paleontology or dinosaurs or anything like that. And basically how Disney ended up with the T-Rex fossil that's known as Sue. Yeah. Okay. Yes, K-Fire. Yeah. Okay, I'm just catching up there. Jerry the Barry says, Brachiosaurus. Wait, what are you building there? A volcano. Or a dormant volcano. Yeah. Mercenary 110 says, none, I think. Which I did, which was even more simple. Yeah, I was getting a lot of not complaints, but comments on the video about people who were just having a lot of issues with the terrain tools, you know, and all that lot. Not terrain tools, Cobra tools and Python. Now, I had a lot of issues with it myself to begin with, and from asking around, I literally could not figure out what issues people were having. Like why it wouldn't open, but loads of people were having problems with injecting files using Cobra tools. Then some of the mods got updated to where they didn't need Cobra tools. You basically could just, you know, you just add them in, and if you did it in the right order, you didn't need to use Cobra tools. So I thought I need to revamp the guide. Like, I'll leave the one up if people want to use the Cobra tools guide, but link each guide video like individually, basically, so people can pick and choose whichever one they want. So I'm glad I could help you, mate. That's always good when I can do that. Erase Gaming says, does the environment rework have new rocks and trees? It has some rocks that replace, but I don't use any of them because in the one of the, I think it's like the Triassic scenery pack or one of the thingy packs, there is all these other rocks here which are really good and they don't replace anything. So I'm happy to have just these. Yeah, so, you know, there's loads of good stuff in them packs as well. Okay, I'm just catching up. The chat's moving quick. I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm just trying to catch up. Green Warrior says, lol, I modded that game and I have so much in just a month. Yeah. What modders have added in the last, since about February, since the new species came out? Environment rework, terrain tools, mixed eras, expanded parks especially was a big one. You know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's literally keeping this game alive. I mean, the Discord servers that I'm in, there's the, I'm not going to call them official because they're not, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of members in there and the chat is constantly going. I think one of them's the ZooSim modding community, and then there's a Jurassic World Evolution mods one that I'm in. All have got thousands of members which are very active. It goes to say something about the game, doesn't it, when the community is that active, you know. It's really, really good. Okay, K-Fire says, I just want to know who remembers the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Yes, mate, I very much do. The first time I got that, it was on PlayStation 2. Just to let you know, I do have the PC version installed on my PC, and essentially it's got the do you know, like the upgraded details mods and all that lot on it. It makes it look fantastic. So that's just giving me an idea. If you ever want to see a Jurassic Park Operation Genesis live stream, could potentially do that. Just let me know. You know what I mean? If you ever want to do that, it's good. There we go. I'm just kind of catching up on the chat there. I've just noticed Jerry the Barry says, oof, I gotta go. Good luck building the park. Have fun, everyone watching. Can't wait for the next stream. Hope it's in the weekend. Yes, indeed. That's all good, mate. Thank you for dropping in. I'll catch you again real soon, mate. Okay. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just catching up on these chat thingies here. It's going so quick. I like it. I love it, actually. Okay, Jessica says, the Accurate is more cuter and nicer looking. No hate towards Frontier. I'm not actually sure, because I don't think I've used the Accurate T-Rex mod or anything like that. So I'm more of a new species sort of guy. You know what I mean? Just to be completely honest, I'm not one for getting new skins or anything like that, unless I'm going to do like a short showcase. I know there's a lot of people who do like the alternate skins and, you know, some of the replace mods. I'm not a big fan. The only replacement mod I think I'd actually use would be the film accurate mosasaur. That'd be it, just because it's that good. Yes, there we go. I think that's looking pretty good for now. Now, it obviously doesn't look fantastic because it hasn't got the rock texture on it, but it soon will. So, there we go, just catching up there. Green Warrior says, just best in slot series. I ain't old enough to play that game. Jerry the Barrier, Operation Genesis was my childhood. Yeah, I was very, very keen on Operation Genesis. Such a great game. There's so many features from that game which should have been in this. For example, the dome feeder. That's just ridiculous. The dome viewing thing, but with the feeder thingy attached to it, was just insanely good. Also, the set piece objectives as well, where you kind of it's just one mission. You got to like sedate a load of dinosaurs or something like that. There's loads of good stuff in that game. Loads of good stuff. There we go. Just catching up again. Green Warrior, I was just talking about modding Jurassic World the game. I wish I could mod JWE, but I'm saving money for a car. Yeah, good luck saving up for the car, mate. Yeah, it's all good. K-Fire says, bye, mate. Everyone's saying bye to... Yeah, just catching up there. Mercenary 110 says, I wish they had rescue guest type missions in the game, like plane crashes or something. Now, yeah, what's interesting, though, is I think it's the Scenery Props 1, which adds the, like the InGen Jeeps and all that. The InGen Jeep is probably my favourite mod asset that you can add into the game without replacing anything. But essentially, the mod author of that on the page, on the Nexus page for that, actually does say he intends to add a crashed plane. Oh, wow. Yes, please. Crash plane, please. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Jessica says, I think there should... I'll try and kind of rephrase. I think they should add the film accurate Moser to be a new species. Yeah, the original author, I've contacted him on Nexus. I've not had any response. Someone else said earlier they've tried to get in touch and said no, not allowed or something. So it is what it is. Yeah, the only way it would be possible to do that would be make it yourself, but you wouldn't be able to share it on Nexus. Which is a damn shame. A damn shame. Yeah. Green Warrior says, will Mount Warrior erupt to give me flashbacks of the Brachiosaurus? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Now I get what you was talking about with the Brachiosaurus earlier. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I went to the cinema to see Fallen Kingdom when I think it was like day 1 or 2 it came out in the cinema. I was actually working away at the time and it just landed on one of my days off. Went to see it and I remember when the boat's, spoiler alert, but when the boat's pulling away and the thing is erupting, that Brachiosaurus kind of stands up and like does that sad groan as it gets engulfed in lava and smoke. I looked over and my missus was sat there and there's a tear running down her face and I was like, bit of a wobbly lip myself, like, you know what I mean? Didn't think I was really like that, but you know what I mean? The Brachiosaurus is kind of like the first dinosaur that ever not that Brachiosaurus specifically, but the Brachiosaurus is like the first dinosaur that ever gets introduced in the Jurassic Park series of films anyway. So it's you have like kind of an affinity for the Brachiosaurus. Okay, Erase Gaming says, okay, so I did see some non-replacement mods for rocks, plants and trees. By any chance, do you know what it's called? Yes, one of them is... I'll tell you, Erase Gaming, after this stream, I'll look through. There's actually four different packs that add things in that do not replace stuff. So after this, I'll PM you on Discord, mate, with all the links for that, okay? It'd just be hard for me to remember the exact names of them. So they've got weird names. K-Fire says, hey, mate, what's your favourite Jurassic Park or world? My favourite is Fallen Kingdom. I think just for sheer outright nostalgia, it's got to be Jurassic Park 1. Lost World, I mean, all of them are good. All of them I'd give at least 8 out of 10. That's probably kind of biased, but I would give them all at least 8 out of 10. Do you know what I mean? But I'd say the original Jurassic Park's probably my favourite. You know, that's just me being as honest as possible. Okay, so I'm creating like... This is where the tour jeep at the end will kind of drive up around some ledges I create, and then up into this area here, where I'll have maybe 1 or 2, maybe 4 if I can fit them in, enclosures with some of the crazy hybrids in there. Hopefully the new species Ultimasaurus will come out by then. Do you know what I mean? Because that Ultimasaurus looks ridiculously good, and there is like a replacement version of it which replaces something or other. But I think for now it'd be something like the Pteranodontosaurus, the big carnivore with like the Triceratops head and the horns. The Carcara monstrum, you know, that has to be in there. This is like the freakish new species hybrid section, big snarling hybrids. Possibly the Triwervelsaurus as well. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that one. Mercenary 110, I got that all really. That was just from some previous comments there. Jessica says it's a shame that person should allow the Moser to be made a separate new species. I do wholeheartedly agree, but if the mod authors made that and they don't give permission for people to use it, there's not really much that can be done about it, unfortunately. You know, that can apply to Nexus basically for the mod to be taken down, and then it just creates a load of bad blood, doesn't it? It's not worth the hassle. So unless somebody else is going to make a new model for the Moser, the film accurate Moser, yeah. Okie dokie. So just catching up there. There we go. K-Fire says the best clips of a Fallen Kingdom film is Hello Brachiosaurus and Bye Bye Brachiosaurus. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the Brachio on that looks really good as well. It's got that it's like that dark green colour. It's very, very nice. I do like that. Miguel Betancourt, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you're well. Green Warrior says also JPS, JP3, Morcos, Spinosaurid gang. Oh, yeah, the Spinosaur. Now, I know this seems a bit strange, and I do try and refrain from talking about the films too much in the stream. It is about Jurassic World Evolution, but I'm happy to talk about the films if you want to. There is a popular fan theory, spoiler alert, that essentially one of the big reveals that's going to be in Dominion. Please let me know in the chat right now if you don't want to hear it, but this is not just a fan theory, but I've kind of had this as my own theory since Jurassic Park 3 as well. So if you want to hear my theory and a popular fan theory, please let me know. You know, and I will warn you if I'm going to say this, because it could possibly be quite a big spoiler in Jurassic World Dominion. Not confirmed at all, but, you know, I'd hate to ruin that for anybody if that's what it was. But there's a lot of things heading that way, you know, for it to lead up to that and just piecing it together. Erase Gaming says, you do have invisible fences, right? At the minute, no. Because I did a fresh install and I just threw a load of mods together. But it doesn't matter too much, because if I install invisible fence, actually in expanded paths, pylons, fences, data path, invisible path. I would be able to just put that in nice and easy if I just use Jurassic World light fence or something like that. You know, so good. Alexandra Correa, hello there. Welcome to the stream. There's a lot of new faces tonight. I might stream Jurassic World Evolution more often. Red Dead Online's dead. I'm only messing about, you know what I mean? Erase Gaming says it'd be perfect if you surround the inside part of the volcano. You could put some dinosaurs in there if you wanted to. Yeah, the idea is to kind of like have the tour start here and head out along this way. I would smooth that off. And then first enclosure, second, third, 10th, 20th, going round all the way. All different types of enclosures, biomes. And then the tour would kind of get to this point and then have like a tour track that goes up into the volcano and then round the inside with like enclosures with like gnarly hybrids in there, and then come out and then kind of spiral round back into the tour right here. Just an idea. I think that's going to be quite a good little finale to the park tour, I think. You always kind of try and save the most outrageous and, you know, crazy stuff till last, you know. So I'm going to leave that volcano as it is, because I do want to get on with creating an actual enclosure. Outside of the stream, I may just put that volcano right, but it will take a long time to make that look as good as I want it to look. And that could turn into quite a, I'm not going to say boring, but a tedious stream for you all to watch. Okay, I'm just going to catch up again on the chat. You know, I am keeping up with it as good as I can. There we go. Jessica says there is one mosa which is new species, but it still looks like Acrocanthosaurus from the face. Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, it is. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but you can tell it's an Acrocanthosaurus under the hood. Fan of HP? Hello. Green Warrior says yes. Yes. Whoops, I meant let the man catch up real quick. Yeah. Erase Gaming says yes, more dinosaur streams equals poggers. Yes. Now, I know that poggers means like extremely good. I don't know where it's come from though, that saying poggers. So if you want to let me know if it's like from a game or a film or a TV show, I'd like to know, because it's come out of nowhere and everyone seems to be using pog or poggers for some reason. So if you want to let me know, I don't actually know what, like the context or anything like that. So K-Fire says, hi mate, I'm just asking, sorry if I was annoying. So yeah, you're not annoying me, mate. No, don't worry. What's your favourite hybrid? Mine is Dilophoboa and Indoraptor. Oh, okay. So yeah, the Indoraptor is insanely good. I mean, yeah, it is crazy. I'm just trying to think of what my favourite hybrid would actually be. I do really like the Carcara Monstrum. I am a big fan of that. Now, bearing in mind, Jurassic World is not, even the Jurassic Park films, they're not based fully on accuracy. And I am a big fan of crazy dinosaurs, vivid skins. Realism for me and Jurassic Park do not go hand in hand, so there's no point in being too scientifically accurate. That's why I'm happy to feature any new species. There are people who get quite pedantic in the comments on Nexus, sometimes on my videos as well, and it's like, oh, well, it should have been 2 foot taller, and you know what I mean, and it probably didn't have that snout or something, and you're like, it's Jurassic World, mate. All these things are just, they're all hybrids to some degree. They're never going to be 100% accurate. Do you know what I mean? It's explained as that in the first film, Okay, Fan of HP says Poggers is from the Twitch emote. I don't know exactly where it originated, but it's popular from Twitch. Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Okay. I was just wondering, because a lot of people seem to be using it, especially Erase Gaming. He uses it a lot. Jessica says, however, I change a bit to match the real Moser, but I can't put it on Nexus unless I get permission from creator. That's the thing. Just find out who they are, and there is the option on Nexus just to message somebody. It is fairly straightforward. Yeah, it is fairly straightforward. It might take a while to get back to you, though. Or they may take a while to get back to you, because the notification system on Nexus is pretty trash. Erase Gaming says the word poggers is used to express excitement during a game when something exciting occurs. Google 2021. Okay. Jessica says today someone was being salty because I T-Rex in the desert. Oh, me! Oh, like you had a T-Rex living in the desert. Yeah, some people are a bit finicky about that, but it doesn't bother me. It's Jurassic World especially is not realism. I mean, we're going into hybrid territory now. Just real quick, obviously I've got these enclosure ideas. I did say right near the start of the stream, I've got a notepad here. I'm taking down new species names, enclosure ideas, all sorts of different ideas. So there has been new people join the chat since. So if you want to suggest more ideas for enclosures, look at all this space that I've got. Like, it's taken me ages just to scroll around. There is enough space here to probably have about 30, 40, maybe even about 50 different enclosures. So, I mean, there's plenty to work with. If you've got an idea, I'll try and make an enclosure that fits in and over time as I build it up, I'll try and build it so the theme just gradually switches, do you know, as we go through. I think that's a good idea. Maybe have one section of it as like one big safari or something like that, and then loads of smaller enclosures. Don't really know. With all this space to play with, going in with not too many ideas of how you want it to go, it will be quite freeform the way it all falls together. And if it goes really well, I'd be happy to upload the save to Nexus as well, so anybody can mess about with it. So that's why I'm a bit hesitant about having new species installed while I'm creating this. You know, I'll airlift them all in at the end. There we go. Green Warrior says, have you downloaded any of the species mods yet? No, none of them are actually in at the minute. But just for the sake of the stream, obviously I can drop a save. And if anybody really did want to see any new species or anything like that, do you know, if you haven't seen any before, then I am happy just to do like maybe a quick live showcase. But I do want to get on with the park build as well. Jessica says, are you ever going to try and make your own species dino anytime soon? I have tried before. I did fail. I'll be honest, I failed. But I am happy to try again. Yeah. But the problem is asking permission and things like that from mod authors. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just going to start off easy with this. I'm just wondering what to go in. Do you think the first enclosure would be good with maybe a load of small herbivores? Or do you think we'd be better off with, similar to the first Jurassic Park, when you first arrive, you get that big Brachiosaurus things. I mean, there's loads of good sauropod mods, Saura mods, including that, what's the name of it? It released not long ago, that long neck with a stripy neck. What was that called? That was amazing. Okay, fan of HP says, maybe you could make the new species Mosa a Tylosaurus or Liopleurodon or something like that. Maybe so. Yes. I do recognise them names of the aquatic dinosaurs because they're on Jurassic World the game, of which I'm a big fan also. I see. Okay. Yes. Jessica says, what issue did you have though? Because I've tried and I get this problem of memory. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I went wrong. Like it just wouldn't work for some reason, and I retraced my steps. Everything seemed right, but my game just wouldn't load with it, and that was trying with the film accurate Mosasaurus. Yeah. Bearing in mind, even if I made that without mod author's permission, I wouldn't be able to release it. I'd have to just use it and be quietly content that I can't share it, you know, and just hope that community pressure to make the mod author come forward and go, yes, you can share it, you know. Oh well, it is what it is. Jessica says, fan of HP, well, I could try that. Yeah, with the Tylosaurus or Liopleurodon, okay. There we go. Fan of HP. The Seismosaurus. Yes. Let me write that dino name down. Enclosure 1 then. Seismo. Just to begin with, getting a load of like big long necks in. It's really impressive when you start a park tour and the gates open and there's just all the massive herbivores in there. If you want to name a few more of them other really good new species long necks, there was that other, what was it, Marapunosaurus or something. I'm struggling to keep up with these dinosaur names, I really am. Agarasaurus. There we go, I'm just trying to catch up here. Seismosaurus, yes. Green Warrior says, why when I type does it cancel, why does it and cancel it post, I don't know, with a herbivore enclosure and MNT Warrior in the background would be sweet. Herbivore enclosure and... Oh, Mount Warrior in the background. Oh, is that what we're calling this? This is Mount Warrior, is it? Okay. Okay, right, I'll write that down. Mount Warrior. I might actually do it somehow with maybe the paths and try and put Mount Warrior, you know, written around the mountain or something. It'd be really cool. But I'll do that outside of stream because that's finicky sort of stuff, which will take quite a long time. How about a Garosaurus? Oh, yes. Let me write these down because this is the first enclosure here. I've got a big notepad. Keep throwing suggestions my way. Yes. Yeah, literally just ruin the aesthetics of me volcano, just like Mount Warrior. Yeah. Not Mount Wario, Mount Warrior. Yeah, become the volcano. Yes. Erase Gaming says, in your opinion, of all the new species mods, what's your top favourite? Oh, God, that's a question. That really is... That's a big question, actually. But you've given me a video idea, so I will address that as a video idea. I did actually try doing a vote on which new hybrid species everyone liked the most, but unfortunately, YouTube's community tab only lets you put 5 results in, you know, for the votes that you're allowed. If I could put in as many results as I liked, I would fill out that community post with literally every single new species if it'd allow it. So I might have to find some website that lets me do votes where I can fill in the name of every new species. And then basically allow people to do 5 votes or something like that, count them up at the end, and then do the community's top 10 or something like that. I think that'd go down pretty well. Yes, okay, let me write that down as a video idea. Top 10, yeah. Community, yeah, and species, yeah. There we go. Yes. Jessica says, how about new Sipiti? Sipiti. Yeah, it's got a weird name, that, hasn't it? Really has. Jessica Corbatti says, Argentinosaurus. Yes, that goes without saying. I will be using for that the one from Maxley, his Argentino. I know a lot of people don't like the skins on that. I'm not really fussed because I do like the vivid kind of skins anyway. But I don't want to mention the name because he does have a bit of a bad rep, but that Big Shank who created that other Argentinosaurus mod, if I install that on my game, basically all of the dinosaurs out of the herbivore pack all lose the icons in the hatchery. Yeah, so yeah, I don't use it for that reason. K-Fire says, hey mate, what do you prefer, Cyberpunk 2077 or any other game? In all honesty, I've not played Cyberpunk. I've not played it at all because I heard it had many problems. And I thought, well, I'm not going to rush to play it just because it's the game of the, just because it's the flavour of the minute. I'll wait until it's all fixed, and then I'll attempt to play it because I heard it was a buggy mess. I watched a few people stream it, and I wasn't impressed with the bugs and some of the stuff they were saying about it. I will get round to it once it's fully fixed, but it's still going to be a while yet. Jessica says, by the way, are you going to buy the new... Oh, pardon me. Are you going to buy the new Resident Evil game? Probably not right away. I do have quite a lot to do. Obviously, with the YouTube channel and everything, that takes up a lot of my time as well. Numerous other things. I haven't really got the time to be invested in another game. It's quite... Yeah. It's getting quite tough to sink any real time into a game, if I'm honest. Green Warrior says, 10 more mins of suggestions and then a big download speed run. Looking at Mount Warrior is getting a little bit boring now, even though it's my volcano. Yes, my apologies, yes. I will be honest, right up until the end of episode 8, I do actually have a zip file with every new species dinosaur in it. So I won't have to re-download. As long as I can remember the names of what they're called, I'll be able to just drop them in OVL data, and it'll be as simple as that. I will see if I can find that folder, bearing in mind I won't be able to share that. Do you know what I mean? I will get literally crucified if I share that. But obviously I've downloaded them once and all that lot, and for me to keep hold of them in that way is my own prerogative. Yeah, so I will just like pull this over. You should be able to see this. There we go. And then inside here is yeah, like lots. So I should just be able to drag them across just like that. Yes, and then obviously download any. The other one should be in me, just in me downloads already there, so that's all good. Jessica says, do you think we should have survival type Jurassic World Evolution game by Frontier or some modern make one? I don't think the game engine is very. I don't think it'd be very well suited. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like a new game. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I thought you meant maybe a thing, because I've seen a lot of comments recently in the Discord server about how good it'd be if you could control a dinosaur yourself. Now, if anybody's played the game Prison Architect, it's not a majorly popular game, in all honesty, but there is a mode to that where you play as a prisoner, right? And yeah, interestingly enough, you have to actually break out a prison, and you can try and break out your own prison as well. Now, if you could actually mod this in such a way where you played as a dinosaur and you had to break out your own park, that would be pretty good. And there's like maybe a damage counter and like a kill counter of how many guests you've managed to eat and things like that. That would be insanely good. Okay, there we go. So I'm just catching up on the chat. Green Warrior says, name the Ichthyovenator Lance after one of my favourite axolotls, and Oxalia Merlin after my other one. Okay, Ichthyovenator. Let me just try and put that in there. This notepad is getting hammered. Oh, my pen died at the worst possible moment. This is not good. There should be another pen. Oh, come on. Nah, don't do this. Oh, God. That is no good. You may have to remind me of that, but if you just give me 1 second, I will go find another pen. If you just wait 1 moment, I'll go grab another pen. Like 1 to 2 minutes while I find one, okay? I'm back, and I've brought pens. Okay, let me catch up with that then. There we go. Wow, the chat has literally taken off. Like, as soon as I leave. Wow. Okay, let me write this down then. Icthio Venator. Oh, don't tell me that pen don't work. I brought a third pen just to be sure. This one works. Hallelujah. Lance and what was the other name there? Just having a look there. Merlin. Okay. I may even name some of these dinosaurs after people in the chat when we get going as well. There we go. Mercenary 110 says, I wish Jaws Unleashed was remastered for modern consoles or some new Jaws game, not Maneater. I don't even know of that game, so I can't really say. K-Fire says, well, now Cyberpunk is like GTA game with awesome graphics and more technology and John Wick. Yeah. Green Warrior, I've lost all my interest in Cyberpunk. K-Fire, it's the worst. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just skim through them there. Jessica says, yeah, it'd be really good to make mission like minigame where you have to survive through mini missions and use the objects as weapons or surviving kits. Yeah, like, I don't know, some sort of like team up or something with, I don't know, like Ark or something. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. Green Warrior says, instead of JWE, the conversations just steered to everything else. Yeah, I know, yeah. I'm trying to catch up with that. I've skimmed a little bit because it's not really related to the game or anything, so you know what I mean. Everyone list your top 3 dinos you want to be a mod. I'll start. Green Warrior says Oxalia 2. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Ooh, yeah, that's a good suggestion. Green Warrior says, oh my god, stop sending it before I'm done. Okay. Erase Gaming says, when you download the expanded paths, pylons and fences, what mod does it do? Real quick, I'll just describe this for you. Expanded paths, pylons and fences, basically you've got your normal paths, which are these. So if I put that down, I'll just show you real quick. Then you get the narrow. Seems like the normal's even smaller than that. Oh, you get very narrow as well. And yes, people do walk on these. But then you also get the wide path. And then there's also the invisible path, which literally does not put a path down, but people will walk there. And then there's the wide invisible path. There's the dirt path, which just creates like a dirt track. Dirt path narrow, dirt path wide. And then it also adds this monorail track, which doesn't do anything. It's for decorative purposes only. Yeah, just to run you through that as quick as possible, okay? Green Warrior says Oxalia 2, Helicoprion, and I don't know, to be honest. Oh, I know Ferrazino, but we're new rigs. Oh, new rig Ferrazino. Don't do it, mate. That's what dreams are made of. Jessica says, do you think Frontier would make Jurassic World Evolution 2 after knowing that the first one's heavily modded? Yes, they're probably more likely to create number 2 for the fact that number 1 is so heavily modded. Because Frontier do not support modding in any way, shape or form for this game. So, that's the reason why it's so happy to... yeah, sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. That's why they'd be happy basically to create number 2, because they know if they release anything, people know how to create new species, and they have made it purposefully difficult to do that. And I think when they first released the game, they got criticised for not supporting mods openly, and they said, well, we want to keep the game accurate to film canon. There we go, I've kind of come round in a full circle now and sorted that out. K-Fire says, hey Green Warrior, you know that Oxalia has already been a mod, right? He says, yes, but it's a little stinky, to be honest. That's why I said number 2. The Oxalia, yeah, I think the spine on its back is a bit smooth, innit? You know what I mean? The whole point of having that spine would be kind of, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's all good. Green Warrior says, oh, 3 people left. Oh, it's all good, mate. It's all good. You know what I mean? Doing my best to keep this entertaining. Like I say, keep throwing enclosure ideas my way, species ideas for enclosures, like good mixtures of new species as well. We'll just get to it. This first enclosure right here, I'm going to have a few of them long necks in here. So I think the first thing I'm going to want to do is to get the mod track, the tour route track, should I say, the mod track. What am I talking about? The tour track. Let's have a look. Concrete, the crossing tool. Huh? Oh yeah, these are added with the paths, pylons, and fences, I believe. Yeah, that's the crossing tool. Dirt path. Yeah, I don't actually fully know how to use the crossing tool. I will be honest. But I am going to stick with just the dirt path because I want to keep it looking fairly natural. And I know that this will work, you know what I mean, without using it to create like a gate entrance, if you know what I mean. Well, without crossing the, whatchamacallit, should I say, without crossing paths. That's the one. Yes. There we go. Jessica says, I think if they made it, they're going to change all the files so modders won't be able to mod it. On PC, yeah, you'd be very surprised. People will find ways to mod. There's no doubt about that. This is going pretty messed up. Let me just try and put this right. There we go. Pop that there like so. That can be the entrance to the first exhibit. And I don't want to spend too much time in each exhibit because this is going to be a big tour anyway. So if I just kind of zigzag it round, and then I've got a basic layout then for the first enclosure. And hey ho, we've actually put our first enclosure into action. You know what I mean? Good. Yeah, they did purposefully make Jurassic World Evolution, this game, difficult to mod outright. You know, they said they don't support it. You know, it is what it is, but people have found a way, you know. K-Fire says, make a swamp exhibit. Okay, let me write that down there. Swamp. The swamp exhibit would have to be the Dinosaurs, and I know that got updated recently to have the more narrow snout, a bit more anatomically correct. Pulling out some words tonight. Okay. Yes, K-Fi, your name gets auto-corrected, so I'm just going to call you KF. Okay. Mercenary says, do you want a Jurassic Park game like Alien Isolation? That would be brilliant. That would be brilliant. If you think about it, Alien Isolation was kind of like a game all to itself. Like, it's a difficult beast to explain, really. But extremely good in that respect. Now, what most people don't know about Alien Isolation is the alien actually has two different AIs working at the same time. There's one layer of AI which actually knows where the player is and guides the alien to the player's general location. But then there's one set of AI that overrules that, which doesn't know where it is and uses just the AI to try and figure out where the player is. It's a very, very intelligent set of like AI instructions. Very impressive. Okay. Green Warrior says, to be honest, I probably won't get it. I suck at horror. Mercenary says, life finds a way to mod. Yes. Green Warrior says, another one bites the dust. Hey, it's all good. You know, whenever I live stream or anything like that, you know, whoever's in, everybody who's in is appreciated. I know that people come and go. When I'm watching live streams, I come and go as well. It is what it is. You know what I mean? People are busy. That's just it. You know what I mean? So this first enclosure then is going to be a nice sauropod enclosure. So I'm just putting the basics down. Like I say, I'm putting the basics in place. And like I say, as this progresses and everything, outside of live streams, I probably will come in and just make minor adjustments, but I won't be making major adjustments to any of the enclosures or anything like that. Yes. Okay. There we go. Jessica says, do you think Jurassic World Evolution 2 would be hot like the way Jurassic World Evolution was when it came out? Yes, I really do think it would be really good. The problem is, would it be as good as what Jurassic World Evolution is now with all the mods? Who knows? That's the real question. Hopefully Frontier will take on board what modders have done with this game and just implement it all, like massive islands, you know, terrain tools, don't restrict the player, and just give it all to everybody from the beginning. Or keep it where the campaign is like, do you know what I mean, similar to the way this one is, where it is quite limited with the terrain tools and everything, and limited build space, but then once you've beat the game and maybe 100%ed it, then you unlock terrain tools, expanded islands, things like that. Seems good. Seems like the best way. Serato, hello there, says howdy. I'm sorry, mate. I've only just welcomed you in, but I was just catching up on the chat there. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Green Warrior, we're back to 7. It's all good. False alarm. Never mind. Back to 6. yeah. Okay. Erase Gaming says, am I the only one when every time I see Wonders GTA streaming, I think I'm watching a 1 to 3 hour tutorial mod, but it's not a tutorial. I know. Yeah, a lot of the videos I've done are tutorials. Yeah. Fan of HP says maybe a Spinosaurus swamp with Suchomimus and stuff would be a cool idea. Suchomimus is in the base game though, and I'm trying to keep this strictly new species. There is the Spinosaurus MGA, the Make Great Again Spinosaurus. Let me just delete the hatchery because I'm probably going to want to build into that corner. So for now, look, this is where we're up to. We're 2 hours in and we've got this far. Unfinished volcano, and also this will be the opening sauropod enclosure with the Seismosaurus, Agarasaurus and Argentinosaurus, and possibly a few of the other sauropods as well. Yeah. So yeah, I've just wrote down the Spinosaurus swamp idea there. K-Fire says, can someone tell me why do I have a lot of Xenomorph and Predators action figures in my room? Maybe you're a fan of Alien. Green Warrior says, fan of HP, it would be a Lance and Merlin swamp. We're only doing modded creatures. Yes. Well, yeah. Obviously, as it goes on, I may include non-new species, but it won't have the same ring to it. Do you know, the final video, if I do a full park tour, it's not going to have the same ring to it. Mostly new species. It's not going to have the same ring to it, is it? Do you know what I mean? But I will name some of these new species, the individuals. I will name them after people in the chat as well when it comes to hatching them and everything like that. So you will have your own dinosaur roaming the park and everything. KFSMA. Not really sure. Jessica says, I'm going to watch the Sue T-Rex documentary soon. Yes, highly recommended by me. Yeah. Micah T says, I don't know why, but I like the Columbian mammoth a lot. Good plan. Good plan. Would you be happy with like a mammal enclosure, like a Pleistocene, Cenozoic type enclosure? I will put that. Mammal, because there is about 6 or 7, maybe 8 of them era thingies, you know what I mean? Creatures, species. So I'll put that in the thingy there. But I would want that kind of more in one corner somewhere, and then it's just like mammal corner. You know what I mean? Green Warrior says, yeah, but it ain't woolly. yeah. I do like woolly mammoths. Erase Gaming says, just by that small enclosure, it already looks good. Well, I'm going to have enclosures like this going all the way around. These are just like the templates going down at the minute. Obviously, there is all kinds of other things I can do to juice up every enclosure. Yeah. So I think the mammal enclosure will be more far off over this side. So next up then, in this corner here, if we're going to have... let me just have a look at some of the thingies there. Obviously, the Ichthyovenator and the Oxalia, Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Green Warrior would pretty much love a Spinosaurid enclosure. Been pretty vocal about the Spinosaurs so far. So in this corner here, or maybe even in this one strip along here, I have a load of... I think I might even do invisible fence as well, so it looks like they're not actually separated, but they will be. And then each one has its own like fish feeder and all that lot. And then it can kind of, the tour can run kind of going round the edge, then round through the middle, and then kind of have it like an Aztec style puzzle route. Yeah, it's mad how I'm figuring it out in my head, but it's working out pretty well. Just having a look. There we go. Jessica says dinosaur and mammals in one island, first time ever. Nah, there has been other videos I've seen where people have done that. Yeah. Green Warrior says when I try and backspace, it sends the message, ignore my spam. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah. Okay. Erase Gaming. There we go. I'm not sure if this is correct. Let me have a look. Have any mod creators ever decided to make a non-replace terrain? Is it even possible? People are asking for that, and I think there's probably people working on it. But, yeah, I don't really know. Green Warrior says, I want a whole terrain tools, but I don't think it's possible. A whole terrain tools? Like a hole? With terrain tools, you can create a giant hole. Yeah. K-Fire says, it'd be good for a Dinosuchus and Dimetrodon swamp exhibit. Yeah, I have got the swamp exhibit there. I will have to probably do 2 swamps. So I will put 2 swamps. 1 Dino, 1 Dino, and Dimetro. It's a big page and I'm already filling it up. So straight away, we will go and put... This is going to be like a Spinosaur enclosure. It wants to have some vast swathes of marshy water. And like I say, this is just template for now. So I'm just putting the template in place. And then I kind of want the exit to the enclosure to be kind of along that edge there. So we'll see how that works. And I'll put the tour track kind of template down as well. There we go. Tour gate. Why am I getting that? I don't want that. I want the cheat path. Why do I want cheat path? Yeah, that'll do. Huh? Yeah, that's alright. That's weird. It's making some weird noises. Okay. Gonna try and get it right along this edge. There we go. Okay. Green Warrior says, what do you call them? An arch. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the closest thing to that at the minute is the mod which replaces one of the rocks, and then it creates like a rock thing like that. Bearing in mind, you know, when it comes to snazzing up these enclosures, there's so many tools at my disposal now, you know, like that big old tree sticking out. I'll probably leave that there for now, just because I like that. My dog's having a good sneeze as well. Like, there's all these clusters of, like, fingers and that. They'll look really good in, like, a swamp environment. But then there's also these, like, rock arches as well. And, I mean, like, oh, man, look how good that's going to look on a tour. Yeah. Yes. Yes, there we go. T-Mad TV says, howdy do, Wonders. Just stopping in to say, what's up? I hope you're well, T-Mad. I have been spending quite a lot of time in T-Mad's streams lately. T-Mad is awesome. Thank you for dropping in, mate. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, just Jurassic World Evolution, as it is. Jessica says, is there any way we could add swimming sound for the aquatic animals rather than having make stomping around when in the water? The only way you'd be able to do that is if you custom designed the sound effects yourself and then replaced them with existing ones. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, McDizzle says, this is pretty cool. Oh, thank you very much. Green Warrior says, I saw a guy who was confused by the JWE shorts. Is here for Red Dead. Lol, got a split community. I do understand that, yeah. I am trying to accommodate the Red Dead people and Jurassic World people. It's not easy. The problem is Red Dead Online, for me, is basically very, very tough to get any content out of these days. I'm not going to say it's a bad game, because it's really not. But for me to make anything about that game, I've covered everything I can cover. You know what I mean? Why does that track keep going concrete like that? Does anybody have any ideas? T-Mad says, no screaming goat here. No. Oh, no. But I wish I added screaming goat. That's hilarious, mate. Okay. McDizzle says, howdy, T-Mad. Green Warrior says, waiting for taxidermy in Red Dead. Yeah. Could be good. Who knows? You know what I mean? I don't really know. Fancy path. I want the invisible. Oh, the dirt path. Why am I missing that? You know what I mean? I'm completely missing that for some reason. Okay. Micah T says, I'm here for both, even though I don't play Jurassic World Evolution. It's still cool to watch. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, it's just tough to make any content for Red Dead Online. There's not been any major updates. Nothing beyond that Bounty Hunter update, which I completed in a day. There's been nothing for like 9 months. Like, how do you get content out of a game like that? When you've already grinded, like, so much time. Done all the guide videos and everything like that. It's hard to get any content out of it. And I'm tempted not to do a Red Dead Online stream on Saturday. Maybe carry on this. So let me know in the chat now for anybody who's watching if you want me to abandon the Red Dead streams, which I've been threatening to do for weeks now anyway, and switch over to Jurassic World Evolution streams on a Saturday and keep moving forwards with this park. It's your choice. You know, I do ask the community what they want and ask you guys what you want. Essentially, I am here to please you. So, like, you know what I mean? Have fun myself, but, you know what I mean? Like, I am here to entertain. So, that's it, you know. T-Mad says, stream your private servers you mentioned for Red Dead. Sounds like there's a lot from what you've mentioned. Yeah, I'm still working on that. Still working on it. I am getting there with it, but it's bit by bit. As soon as I have the Red M server set up, I will be doing a lot of content about that alongside Jurassic World Evolution. I want it 50-50, but Red Dead Online's giving me nothing, and Jurassic World Evolution's giving me everything. You know, at least 3 new things a day for Jurassic World Evolution that I can cover. I can't say that for Red Dead. Nothing for 9 months, you know. Okay. Green Warrior says, is there a mod for murky water? The Jurassic World Evolution one looks kind of blue. Oh, this water. On Isla Pina, the water is that colour. Other islands have different coloured water, but Isla Pina's the best island, I think, for flattening. So it only connects to land on one side. So, okay. McDizzle says, story mode, that's about all. Story mode is incredible on Red Dead Online, and it's getting a few good mods recently. I know McDizzle's been covering a few of the Red Dead story mode mods in shorts and things like that. I was kind of chatting with him earlier about a few ideas and things. So yeah, hopefully we get to see some of that stuff. I'm not going no spoilers, you know what I'm like. Jessica says story mode for Jurassic World Evolution would be awesome. Yes, I'd be very happy with that. It would be good. But there kind of already is a story, but it's managerial based. Micah T says, isn't there a Garfield cat mod in this game? Yes, and it looks ridiculous. Oh God, I did want to stick to semi-realistic if possible. Like, that Garfield mod was released on April Fool's Day for a reason, because it's ludicrous. I don't know if I want to include that in this pack. McDizzle says Guarma water in Jurassic World Evolution. Yeah, this is this does look close to the colour of the Guarma water. Green Warrior says you only really play campaign for sandbox. I don't know. I really enjoyed the campaign in this game and the challenge modes as well. Really enjoyed them. And when I say really enjoyed, I mean really enjoyed. T-Mad says, just wanted to stop in. Gonna head off, man. Cheers, chat. Take it easy, T-Mad. I'll catch you again real soon, mate. Next stream you do, I'll probably be there. You know what I'm like. Thank you for dropping in, mate, and I'll catch you again real soon, okay? Have a good night, dude. Thank you very much. Green Warrior says, I could never beat challenge mode. It's all about knowing what dinosaurs you're gonna use. A good tip is Dilophosaurus are very useful. You can get 12 of them in an enclosure. Yeah, Green Warrior says even if the time limit wasn't actually a time limit, yeah, it was just a par time. You don't have to actually you don't actually have to beat that time to get the skins or anything. You know what I mean? Just the difficulty. That's all. Jessica says, thanks for the lovely live stream. Bye, everyone. See you next week. Thank you for staying in for so long and interacting as much as you've done. It's very much appreciated. Awesome stuff. And catch you again real soon, hopefully. Yeah. T-Mad says, coming in with a goat scream. Okay. He's like, ah! Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm having a laugh. Okay. Take it easy, T-Mad. I'll catch you soon, dude. Yeah. Erase Gamer says, is this going to be like a weekly stream? Possibly not every week, but I will try and stream this as often as possible because I am keen on getting this finished. So yeah, I will stream this as often as I can. Green Warrior says, I'm here for the whole stream. I'll tell you what, Green Warrior, you are literally the person who probably at the moment comments most on my videos as well, and thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who's commenting, liking the videos, even the shorts videos and everything like that. Yeah, it's crazy. And I'll tell you what, the most popular video I've ever made now on any YouTube channel, views-wise anyway, is that bloody Pokemon dinosaur skins video that I did. It's nearly on like 55,000 views in, let me think, 7 weeks. Now, I'll tell you what, I used to do a drone channel. I'd travel the UK with a 4K camera drone, yeah? Visiting historical locations, filming the location with my drone, awesome top quality footage. Then I'd write my own spoken history essays about the locations and then edit all of that up and everything like that. I'd be doing 2 or 3 live streams a week on the channel, all sorts of other stuff as well. Lifetime views. You know, after 2 years of grinding that channel, do you know what I mean? After grinding that channel for 2 years, doing all of that, total lifetime views on the channel's like 27,000. And you think you do a 30-second long short of Jurassic, like Pokemon skins for Jurassic World Evolution, and it doubles your lifetime views of a channel that you put 2 years into in 7 weeks. It goes to show YouTube's not about effort. You know? It's definitely not about effort. Green Warrior says, oh my god, I look up Jurassic World Evolution mods and I see these dumb superhero dinosaurs and crap by kids channels. Yeah, I've been very tempted to put a meme in the Jurassic World Evolution Discords. You know, that one where there's like the Winnie the Pooh with all the messed up teeth, you know, and then put, you know, kids making Battle Royale with Lego dinosaurs, you know, and then, do you know what I mean? And then like there's the refined Winnie the Pooh underneath for like a top hat and a monocle and like a cigar, I think. And it's like just releasing new species shorts, you know what I mean, for anybody who wants to know. Because I think people appreciate that more than a 20-minute long battle royale of basically dinosaurs in different skins. You know what I mean? Okay. I can't say I've done a Jurassic World Battle Royale video myself, but it wasn't as cringy as some of them ones you see. maybe a bit cringy, but not as cringy as them ones that you can tell were done by young kids. And it had a narrative as well. A lot of them ones, they'll just play it to some god-awful bloody thumping music, and it's like, oh my god. Just because oh yeah. I'm not even going to go into it. Not going to bring my stream down with talk of them videos. God, I'm being such a bitch. Okay. So if it's going to be a swamp enclosure, this next one, it's going to need to... I actually thought there, oh, I've nearly got to the end. No, not even close. If it's going to be a swamp enclosure, this one's going to have to be quite a long... swampy enclosure in it, so we'll kind of get this here like so. Yeah, Green Warrior says Captain Rex versus Bat Spino versus Dracoden Titan with cringe music. Yeah. The weird thing is though, some of them battle royales with the superhero skins have got like 1 million views, and you're like, oh my god, really? No. And if their channels are monetized, they'll be making a lot of money from that. So no wonder why they're spurred on and why they keep doing it. Really no surprise at all. Okay, so this next one then. There was the swamp recommendation for the Spino. That first one there is going to be Spino. So let me put enclosure 2 written here. And then kind of I've got an idea of what dinosaurs are going in there. Spinos. Okay, and then enclosure 3 will be Dino Suchus. And we can literally pack this with them crocodiles. Dinosuchus and Dimetrodon. Okay. Green Warrior says, don't forget Indominus Hulk. Oh, yeah. Don't, mate. You're killing me. It's so cringe. Erase Gaming says, idea, dinosaur cage at sides, Main Street from Jurassic World in the middle. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid doing any kind of Jurassic World rebuilds because I'm not good at doing the paths, in all honesty. And there's so many other videos and things that include recreations of Jurassic World that I kind of don't want to do anything like that. It's already been done to death, you know what I mean? And me having a go at it, I'm not going to be able to do it as good as some of the videos I've seen. Just being honest. So I always appreciate the suggestion, but if I think I can't beat something, I won't even attempt it. At the minute, I'm on with this idea, and that tour track's looking good for me at the minute. There's still so much room. There's still so much to do in this yet. But if all the enclosures are like this size, should I say, it's going to be a whopper of a park, this, and a park tour, you know, with each enclosure. And, you know what I mean? When it comes to it, I might even do the final leg of it as a live stream, you know, like the actual park tour with the enclosures, different enclosure ideas that people have done and everything like that, and name people who've given me these ideas. Oh yes, this has been a good idea, I think. Not bad for just an impromptu, oh, I fancy a stream tonight, I'll do a new park, like a community-driven park, just off the cuff, decided to live stream, and I'm very, very happy I did. Micah T says, some of the modded dinosaurs with clothing look pretty good. Yeah, I can't say it because I did recently do the short video of the Camp Cretaceous dinosaur skins. So I can't really say anything, but 'tis what it is. So this next enclosure then is going to be Dimetrodon and Dinosaurs. So if it's swampy, there's obviously going to be vast swathes of wetland in here. Yeah. Green Warrior says, hey Micah, I bet you like the Yasmina skin. Lol, joking, but I'm not a big fan of those types of mods or Yasmina simps. In all honesty, I've not even really seen a full episode of Camp Cretaceous, so I don't really know. My missus watched it. It is what it is. Some people are mad on it. I'm not too bothered. If it was kind of like older characters and filmed as a series, like not cartoony, if you know what I mean, not CGI, I'd be much more interested. But because it's cartoony, it is kind of aimed at kids. And obviously the characters are kids and all that lot. It's just not my sort of thing. You know what I mean? I prefer stuff that's a bit more mature, if you know what I mean. I don't think anybody dies in it either. Spoiler alert. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I am keen to see, you know what I mean? So there is that, spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear what the potential new antagonist dinosaur of this Camp Cretaceous Season 3 is, spoiler alert, cover your ears. It's the E750 or something, apparently. Nicknamed the Scorpius Rex, that's what people are calling it. And I think it looks pretty good. But it's not going to get me watching Camp Cretaceous. There we go. Just going to say it outright. But like I say, if that was filmed like properly, like with real actors and that, and the characters were a bit older, I think that would make a good TV series, but the budget would be huge for that. Micah T says, is the water dinos in this game? No, there isn't, but new species mods do let you add thingies. Do you know what I mean? There is a megalodon, a film accurate mosasaurus, other mosasaurs as well. Oh look, that goes right up to the edge there. That's awesome. There we go. If this is going to be a Dinosaurs and Dimetrodon enclosure, it wants to be pretty much all water, apart from, I mean, it'd be all right if that joined up. Really, I won't be too bothered about that. I'm quite liking the way that tour track's played out like that. That's pretty good. Oh, I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, if that actually connected up like that, I'll do the fine work of that afterwards. Erase Gaming says, surely someone will make an E750 mod. I'm almost certain of it, mate. Yeah, it goes without saying, doesn't it? Green Warrior says, waiting for the lead Sickfist mod, but it's been having some problems. Yeah, there's no surprise there. Do you know what I mean? I don't really know, but like I can imagine. Look at that tour track there. If that just goes through like a big nasty swamp full of Dinosaurs and Dimetrodons, might even throw in a few other dinos into here as well that'd fit in well. We'll just have to wait and see on that. Kind of need some crocodile bait. Okay. Mercenary says, if only we could get all deleted cut footage of the first 3 Jurassic Park films. Oh, don't. Now, for those who don't know, the original, there was basically a script for Jurassic Park 3 before the canon, the actual Jurassic Park 3 released, and it was going to feature, and this is getting back to my original point of what I think one of the big reveals is going to be. So if you don't want to hear my theory about what the big reveal is going to be in Jurassic World Dominion, then I suggest muting the stream. I don't want you to leave the stream, because I'll only take a minute explaining. The original script for Jurassic Park 3 was going to be basically where InGen had actually created human dinosaur hybrids as like soldiers for warfare. Yeah, not many people have heard about this. There is, I don't think the full script has been leaked online or anything like that, but you can find snippets and that of it, I think, online if you search for it. And essentially, InGen created human dinosaur hybrids. Now, linking this in, I think the writers of Jurassic Park for the films have kind of wanted human hybrids as part of the films for quite some time. Now's a good time to drop a save. So my theory is, bearing in mind that in Fallen Kingdom, basically there's that girl who's cloned. She is a direct clone of her mum, right? So InGen have created human clones. Now, also in Jurassic Park 3, the Spinosaurus hunts the humans like non-stop. Like, it's obviously not hungry. There's other dinosaurs to eat. So the Spinosaurus has like a grudge. Yeah? Animals don't really hold grudges. They don't spend the amount of time that Spinosaurus does holding a grudge. So my theory is that Spinosaurus has potentially some human DNA in it. Not only that, but the Indominus in Jurassic World, the Indominus Rex, also hunts for sport, and they actively say it in the film. It kills all them apatosaurs for no reason. It says it's killing for sport or something. You know, animals don't kill for sport. They kill because they're hungry, or it's out of some desire, or for a mate, or something like that. Not only that, but the Indoraptor also. I'm just kind of on a real tangent here. The Indoraptor as well. There is a scene in the film where it's in the cage at the auction at the in the mansion, and the guy goes in to take a tooth, if you remember, and basically as he goes in, the Indoraptor pretends to be asleep, and as the guy steps over, you can see the camera angle from the other side, and if you rewatch the film, I'm not kidding, just rewatch the film, and as he steps in that cage and steps over the other side, the Indoraptor's eyes opened, right? And you actually see its mouth give a little smile as well. Do animals smile? It literally smiles. Rewatch it. It smiles. And if you remember in Jurassic World, it says, it's the base genomes, T-Rex and Raptor, and the rest is classified. Who's to say they're not adding human DNA in for the intelligence of the dinosaurs? So to some degree, I'm not going to speak too much more about it. That's enough from me. But my thing is, the big reveal in Jurassic World Dominion is InGen has been adding human DNA into dinosaurs since at least Jurassic Park 3. That's my theory. It's quite a popular fan theory, but I've kind of modified it to what I believe as well. McDizzle Gaming then. Sorry, mate, that was a few minutes ago. I was just getting through that. Says, not based on the book. The films are loosely based on the book, but then obviously they are adapted for the screen. The books are more horror than the films as well. Green Warrior says, me when I see a weaponized Spino. That's funny with them emotes, mate. I like that. Green Warrior says, McDizzle gave me an idea, a mod with a cuttlefish gene for the Carno, like the books. Ooh. Green Warrior says, never thought of it like that. That's pretty big brain, and I'm even big brain. Props. Yeah, I think that's possibly going to be the thing. Like, each film since Jurassic World Evolution, they've actively said that they've got these characteristics which aren't what normal animals do. The Indominus hunts for sport. Its genome's classified. The Indoraptor literally smiles. Like, I wish I could just play the clip. I don't want to get copyright strike though. I'm not going to play the clip, but when you get a chance, go back, watch Fallen Kingdom, or next time you watch it, when you see the guy climb in the cage with the Indoraptor when it's supposed to be asleep, and he climbs in, it's the guy who harvests the dinosaur teeth, and when he goes in, the Indoraptor's eye opens on the side where he's not standing. Yeah, so it opens one eye and actually smiles before it lashes out at him. Like that was like its trap that worked and it was happy and it gave a little smile. Animals don't smile like that. It does smile. It's not even like a growl or a grimace. It is a smile. There's no doubt. Green Warrior says in. Okay. So this enclosure here, then, we're going to have Dinosuchus and Dimetrodon in here. I might even switch that round to where this is the swamp enclosures right here. This is swamp corner over here. And that does look ridiculous, but for whatever enclosures go here, I'm going to let like the swamp kind of overflow a bit, so that can be where like the other dinos drink from in these enclosures. Micah T says, are you planning on adding the tortoise in this park? The tortoise isn't a mammal, so it can't go in the mammal enclosure. Oh, yes. 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 Dinosuchus, Dimetrodon, and the Carbonomies, I think it's called. Carbonomies. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, Green Warrior says, whoops, fricking sent it without me. Yeah, it's all right, mate. It's all right. I kind of get the gist of it now. It's all good. Okay, so next up then, let's think of another enclosure. I did kind of want in that corner like a mammal enclosure, but I will save some space somewhere. If I can get that, I'll probably try a new park and practice the T-Rex Kingdom on a different thing and then try and build it another time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I can't really remember how that T-Rex Fallen Kingdom the T-Rex Jurassic World Kingdom enclosure goes. So, yeah. The Dilophosaurid enclosure then, if I can kind of wedge that along this edge, and then that'll be pretty good. Like Dilophosaurus and Dilophosaurid with what was it called? Draco Venator and Dilophosaurus. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good in this one here. In that swamp one there, the rough-nosed croc. Oh yes, the pug-nosed croc. Yeah, what was that? The Minmi, I think it was called. I think that was the Minmi. Yeah, there we go. How do I remember all these names? Like, I write, you know what I mean? I write a little 4-item shopping list. If I didn't have that list, I wouldn't remember what I took with me. You asked me about new species dinosaurs, and I can remember 99% of them. Goes to show where my priorities are, doesn't it? Okay, so next up then, we'll have a Dilophosaurus and Draco Venator enclosure here, which doesn't want to be too big. Enclosure for Draco Venator and Dilo. Okay. Oh yeah, and going back to the challenge mode, if anyone has problems with that, don't worry too much about the dinosaur rating of your park when you're on these, even on the highest difficulties. If you haven't got the the Herrerasaurus or the Troodon, which I believe are in different packs, fill up just numerous enclosures with as many Dilophosaurus as you can fit in. The Troodons are the best. You can get something like 20 of them in one enclosure, and all you do is you just create this tiny little thin strip of an enclosure, because they don't need a lot of space, and you get 20 in each one. So you can literally max out Jurassic difficulty on pretty much any park with just Troodons if you do it right. Once you unlock the Troodon, that's all you need from that point. You know, maybe one of each other one, just so you don't get the massive penalty. But I did every Jurassic Park survival every Jurassic challenge with hours to spare, many hours to spare, by using Troodons, Dilophosaurus, and Herrerasaurus. You can generally fit a lot of them into small enclosures, tons of them in there. Your rating will just rack up doing them. Erase Gaming says, so what's your objective? To fill this park with different varied enclosures, to be like an all-encompassing park tour of new species dinosaurs only. That's the aim at the minute, with everyone's suggestions to help me. Green Warrior says, park name, square tour of rectangleness. Yes, with Mount Warrior in the background, just overlooking proceedings. Yes, I will add some verticality to this at some point as well. Maybe in the middle I'll add a bit more of a variance. But to begin with, just to set a nice frame. Do you know what I mean? So as the tour's going through, there'll be all kinds of nasties running around in here. Mercenary says, what do you want to see in the new film? Oof, well, there's a question. Whenever I think about films, right, I never think, oh, I'd like to see this, I'd like to see that. I kind of go in with an open mind, and I like to be surprised. You know what I mean? But it wouldn't surprise me if my theory was incorrect. And it wouldn't surprise me if it got revealed in Jurassic World Dominion. Just my own honest opinion. Okay, so tour track then. The next one's Dilo and Draco Venator. So let me go back to the tour track over here and edit the tour route. And it is the invisible path. Crossing tool dirt path. Yeah, oh, it's marvellous, this thing now, isn't it? And there we go. To be fair, there is plenty of raptor mods. I mean, I would like some kind of raptor enclosure, but not using any of the not using any of the vanilla game raptors with the DLC or anything. So that's going to be Dilophosaurus and Dimetrodon. This middle one here is quite a big enclosure. I would like to have in this enclosure Dinosuchus, Dimetrodons, Carbonomies and Minmies. And then it's going to be quite well padded out. Get loads of marshy stuff in there as well. It's going to be good. Green Warrior says, I named myself CEO of Square Tour of Rectangleness Name Creator. Well, let me just write that down. Because it's quite a mouthful. Square Tour of Rectangleness. It just makes logical sense to design a park this way that's going to be a tour to maximise the amount of space. Otherwise, it's going to be different shaped enclosures that don't fit together. Bearing in mind, I don't need to link up to any paths or any other structures, no power stations, no pylons or anything like that. It's just going to literally be a straight park tour. No guests. Guests aren't allowed. You know, it's like this is VIP. You know what I mean? You need the golden ticket to get to this park. Okay, so this next one then, Draco, Venator and Dilo. I'm just putting the groundwork down for these enclosures. Now, I did say originally that I did want maybe the mammal enclosure over here. So I think there is a lot of mammals. So I think having the mammal enclosure next would be pretty good, heading this way. And it would need to be quite a biggie, this one. Ugh, messed that up. I want straight lines. If the line is straight, it's not a rectangle. It turns into a pentagon. Okay. Although technically that is curved, but, you know, it's about as rectangle as it's going to get. They are perfect rectangles, though, so that's good. Green Warrior says, no, I'm kidding. Call it Isla Cuadrado, Spanish for island square. Let me just thingy, because I'm writing these ideas down, you know what I mean? Isla Cuadrado. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. Now, enclosure 5. If you guys can remember and just write down as many of them new species mammals and Cenozoic or Pleistocene or whatever you call them, like after the dinosaur era new species. So we'll start with the mammoth. There's the rhino. There's the Kalenkin. There is the Asteminosuchus. All from memory. Smilodon. How am I forgetting that? Am I forgetting any others? Oh, what's the name of the other one? Paraceratherium. Okay, Green Warrior says, down to 5 guys. 5 guys. Whee, it's the 5 guys stream. That's good. So if you can remember any more of them, if not, I will go back through and just double check these. But there's the mammoth, the rhino, Kalenkin, Asteminosutra, Smilodon, Paraceratherium. Is there any more of them, like mammal or after dinosaur era species that you can remember? Because I know that the Kalenkin was not a dinosaur era species. It was more, you know, I think it's like 20, 30,000 years ago, I think, was the latest kind of terror bird. Kalenkin 6. I know there's more, so I'll just put a plus sign on them for now then. That can be enclosure 5. And yeah, that's gone very well so far. If we have a look, we've got the end of the tour sorted over there. That is the end. And in there, I could potentially get... I mean, if I just put... it's probably best to put a tour track around the outside of that first. So then, obviously, we've got our long necks. Just wow factor. Spinosaurus danger enclosure there. Then we've got the swamp. There's going to be loads of, like, reeds and things in here. Not too many trees, either. Loads of rocks and, you know, make it look really marshy and horrible. And that tour track going through there just looks fantastic. I like that it's just literally that tour track. Me likey. Next one up then will be Draco Venator and Dilophosaurus. There'll be tons of them in here, tons. With loads of, like, if I go to the scenery items, let me have a look. Where's my non-replaced scenery? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, the InGen sign. I forgot about that. The, like, you know, them Edmontosaurus skulls, and there's the full rib cages as well somewhere. Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, maybe some nests. Just a couple of nests dotted about just for little Easter eggs. Oh, yeah, just like one of them by the track. You know what I mean? Just so that... Yeah. I'll decorate these as time goes on, but at the minute I'm just getting the thingy down. You know what I mean? So that's a good beginning, that. Obviously, I will level that out. And then the tour is already 1/10 complete. Or there's 10% of the enclosures that want to be there. Yeah. I would put the tour track up there, but I don't think it'd get up there. But that'll be a lovely view. But going up this volcano, I'll try and work it so that when it gets to the top, you get like a view of the park before going into the volcano. Then you get like a good panoramic, like say from this angle, sort of as you're coming up maybe this way, and then trying to get the camera angle. Yeah, it's not having that. But then looking out the window, maybe have it so the Jeep is like kind of teetering over the edge a little bit as well. Who knows? Yeah. So I think that's just about it for now. What I'm going to do is on Saturday night, I am going to return to this. In the meantime, I'm not going to be building any more enclosures, but I probably will be decorating these enclosures, but I won't be building any more or doing anything else. Just decorating them, not putting the species in just yet either. Obviously on stream I want to make sure I'm doing that, because when it comes to it I can literally just, with the no paths mod, I can just literally throw down an enclosure and an ACU and just literally just throw them in like as close as possible, rather than transporting them all the way across the map. Even within an enclosure, I'll do that. And I'll do, obviously, that'll be one of the last streams putting it together. Mercenary 110 says, a 30-minute tour. What island did you use? Yeah, I'll wait there. There we go. Longer than my record. I made an island a whole tour and it took 30 minutes to go through. I will be honest, like I say, I have used this flat Isla Pina template of mine before to create a full park tour, but the enclosures were a lot wider than this. Do you know? So in total, there was basically like 4 big safari zones, and then a volcano in this corner. But the volcano looked worse than what this one does already. So I'm hoping that with all these, with it being so long, all the new species and everything, it's going to be absolutely bloody fantastic. Hopefully, that's the idea. I might even wall off that little bit as well, because yeah, I don't like the way that fence sits. It's not rectangle enough. Yeah. Yes. Green Warrior says Nublar84. Nublar84. That's not a bad name. But I think however long the tour would be, I think that's what it should be called. Like Pina 33 or something. I don't know. But yeah, I am just about to end the stream there actually. I will be back. I will be streaming this Saturday night. I'm not doing Red Dead Saturday night now. Red Dead can... Unless there's a major update for Red Dead, I'm not doing any Red Dead content anymore. Unless someone comes to me with a glitch. Yeah. Ending stream ideas for next enclosure, Iguana Colossus. I will just write that in, just as a footnote there, because I know that you really like that one. Iguana Colossus. Yep, we will fit that in somewhere. Yes. So on Saturday, I will be streaming this again. Saturday night, it'll be sometime between 10 and 11 p.m. when I get going. I'll aim for 10. Might be as late as 11. It just depends, but it will be Saturday night. Also, as well, remember Friday night, as voted for. I think I had like over 40 votes, and 88% of them was for Friday night to do the 69. No, the 96. Why am I saying 69? 69. The 96 dinosaur with all skins release video. So if you want to join us for that premiere, it's nearly 2.5 hours long. But it's literally every dinosaur that was released from late March through April to literally a few days ago. Yeah, so if you with all skins and everything, with mod authors named, what DLC you need, all that good stuff, you know. So if you want to join me for that, I'd really appreciate it. We'll have a good time, and obviously I will spread the word in the Discord servers, because you know what I mean, it'd be good for the mod authors to come in and kind of discuss their mods with people as well in real time. You know what I mean? I think that'd be really, really good. That's kind of the hope, you know what I mean, to get everybody together. The mod authors can have real time feedback, and also, do you know what I mean? Like, people get to ask for mods and say what they like and what they don't like. Mod authors can throw some stuff back and forth, and hopefully some good ideas come out of it. That's if mod authors want to come in, you know what I mean. I think it's going to be good. I'd really enjoy it if you joined us for that, you know, join me for that, should I say. But you know what I mean, thank you all for joining me. Do you know what I mean? I can't thank you enough. Do you know what I mean? Just an impromptu stream, and it's gone extremely well. Massive progress made on this island, like 10% done. Yeah. You know what I mean? 10% done. Yeah. So Green Warrior says Isla Quadrado is going to be dope. Yes, it is. And the park tour is going to be extreme as well. It's going to be insane. Just new species only. No one's done that yet. That's why I had the idea. Mercenary 110 says, have a good day. Yes, you too, mate. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully see you Friday or Saturday night if you can make it. You know what I mean? It'd be really good. Erase Gaming says, technically a live event, but it's a dinosaur game. It's a premiere. Yeah, it's just a video premiere. So I can't actually talk over it, and I wouldn't want to talk over it, but I will be in the chat very actively, you know, discussing everything with everybody. So, yeah. And hopefully, if I can, I might even get episode 9 done and premiere that straight after episode 8. But that's getting ambitious now, because them long form all skins, you know, showcases take absolutely ages to make. They do, especially when you're fully annotating them the way I do. So I just want to say thank you to you all now. I'm just going to have a quick look at something. Just going to double check because I do know that, you know what I mean, sometimes people are live. You know, it's nice just to pay it forward. You never know. So I will just kind of have a look. There we go. I was kind of hoping T-Mad had gone live, but he hasn't gone live. But never mind. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all again very soon. Thank you all for the great feedback, keeping the chat going, keeping me entertained. You know what I mean? Erase Gaming says, oh wait, all the popular modders are joining the premiere too. Hopefully. I'm putting the word out. Do you know what I mean? So it's good. Yes, CEO of Creative Input is. Yeah. Well, you've already named the island and the volcano, so that's all right, and came up with at least 2 of the enclosures so far. So yes, thank you very much, everybody. Have a nice rest of your day, rest of your week, and I'll catch you all at the weekend. If not, I'll catch you all again some other time. Can't thank you enough, everybody. Bye bye. Have a good time.